James Lynch here for Homa Fight, and it is great catching up with someone I got to talk to after Saturday with his majority draw against Ricky Simón. Of course, you know who I'm talking to here. It is UFC bantamweight ADRIAN YANEZ. ADRIAN, how you doing? I understand you're in Dallas right now.
Oh yeah, I'm out in Dallas. I brought my family with me. Wanted to spend some time with them, because well, actually, since before the Quinonez camp, I've been making the trip out to Dallas every week. Spent a lot of time away from them, and now since it's after the fight, I don't really have to really train as hard, But I'm back. I wanted to come back to Dallas, teach the class that I teach, and and have some fun with the family. Show them Dallas, and kind of get them used to seeing Dallas a little bit more, because we're gonna be spending a lot more time out here.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously great camp over there at Fortis MMA. That's where you're at these days, which is great. How long's that drive from your home? Because I always forget how big Texas is. Is it a tough drive?
If I was leaving directly from Houston, it's like about 3.5,
Oh,
3 hours and 15 minutes. But I'm on the opposite side of Houston, in a suburb called LaPorte. So I drive, my drive out there is probably at times 4 hours.
Wow.
But I'm so used to taking that drive that it's just so easy for me now. I just leave at 5 and get there at 9, and I'm good to go. Good to get rocking. So I don't mind this. I don't mind that at all. But
Yeah.
it's a good trip just because I get to have a lot of time to myself to kind of just sit back, think, reflect, and I kind of just think about fights and kind of think about what I do next.
What's been the feedback like since the fight? A lot of people on social media felt like you won the fight. We sort of talked about this, post-fight after the event. What's that been like now that we're a couple days removed from the performance against Ricky Simón?
Man, honestly, it's just been nothing but love, and also at the same time, everybody's been telling me that I won. Like if I'm going off percentage, 98% of the people have been telling me that I won the fight, and 2%, saying I didn't, and I can understand their arguments and all that, but when you have Dominic Cruz, DC in the booth, live in the moment, being at worst it's 1-1 going into that third round, because they were even talking about the corner of Ricky saying, "Yeah, you're 2-0 going into that third." They're like, "Are they lying to him?" So that right there in itself, and then even after in the post show, you have Alan Jobain and Paul Felder saying the same thing, that I got robbed, and then on top of that, you have a lot of people on the internet saying that I won as well too, but it is what it is. Oh, and also Ray Longo going out there saying I got screwed as well too, which an opinion that I highly respect. Everybody's been telling me the same thing, so for me, it just kind of verifies what I already thought. I thought I won. I believe I won, and I still do think I won, and I'm taking this as a complete win. I just hate that I don't get the win benefits.
Right. Speaking of the benefits, I don't know if you want to disclose this or not, but did the UFC how does it even work when you get a draw? Because you don't obviously you only get your show money and that's it. Do they count it like a loss?
From what I understand, it's still just you just get your show purse.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. We're in contact. I'm not sure what exactly is going to go on as of right now, but
Okay.
from what I understand, they were just very happy with the fight.
There you go. That's good when the boss is
From my
happy,
point of
right?
view.
So yeah.
Yeah, oh yes, that was the takeaway for me. I was there, and just saw the smiles on their faces, and I'm just like, all right, cool. This is a positive sign. Let's get going. All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. And obviously you have a great management with Jason House and Iridium, and I know they're very close. So yeah, I'm sure you'll get compensated that way. So that's good. But obviously, looking back, I don't know if you've had a chance to watch the fight. Is there anything looking back that you wish you would have done differently?
Yeah, there's in that second round when he took me down, uh I kind of strayed away from the game plan a little bit. I kind of stuck my feet in the ground a little bit too long, and I got taken down, and it was immediate. I knew it in the fight. You can actively see myself go, fuck. I was I ended up pulling guard instead of just immediately fighting the position. I kind of accepted it, and yeah, I talked about in the fighter meeting, that I shouldn't have accepted. I wasn't going to accept any position, and that was the first thing I did, and I was just like, I knew immediately that I screwed up. So on that part, that was it. But like me and Coach Safe, like kind of going back about it, he like I remember in that third round, he was telling me to go. Like it was around 30 or 40 seconds. He was like, gun for it. And then instead of me gunning for it then, I gun for it a little bit too late in the fight. Like as soon as I heard that 10-second clapper, I was like, I'm going for it. And I should have done that at the 30 or 40-second mark. So it is what it is. But yeah, there's not much I would change. Honestly,
Mhm.
just I accepted the position, pulled guard, and instead of just like putting my feet on the hips immediately and going, I kind of just accepted the position. I kind of lost a little bit of time in that second round because I did that. Other than that, like I really don't have much I would change. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I did everything and followed every instruction perfectly, and yeah, yeah, not too much.
How was the overall experience in Seattle looking back?
Oh man, I love Seattle. Like I love the Seattle. I love the city. Walking around, like seeing how beautiful it was. I did get the like whenever I first got there, it did give me like Twilight vibes. Like it was like gray, foggy, raining. But by the time like closer to the fight, it got a little bit more sunny, got a little bit more manageable, had a little bit more light to it. And especially when the light hits Seattle, man, it's a beautiful city, man. It's an absolute beautiful city. I wouldn't mind going back. I actually talked to my family and been like, you know what, one day we're gonna have to travel back to Seattle because it was a beautiful place. We didn't get to do. I didn't like I saw a lot of things that I would want my family. That I would want to do with my family, but without the restrictions of having to cut weight.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. That's the bad part. You can't enjoy all the nice food and all that other stuff as well. So it looked like you came out relatively unscathed. When are you looking to get back in there? Because I know that was part of the thing going into this fight. You had such a long layoff.
Oh yeah, no, for me, I want to get back in there as soon as possible. I have like superficial injuries. I am gonna get my rib checked out. There was like a slight like uh discomfort there, and I just want to just want to be checked out on all facets. Just so I just want to make sure that I'm good. But I feel completely fine now, especially after the fight. Like after the fight, there was like little nicks and bruises here and there, like little tweak to my ribs. But after that, like I feel good. Uh, the only thing I got like that's visible is just like this little black eye, but that was literally from the last round. He threw a left hook, and I got straight knuckle in the eye, and that made my eye start fluttering. And that's whenever they were like, "Oh, he's hurt." I was like, "I wasn't hurt, but the knuckle went straight in my eye, and I was seeing like two of Ricky for a second, so I had to make sure that I got good before I went." But so essentially they were kind of correct. But I don't. When I think of hurt, I think of like, oh, wobbly legs. But it was just me to be like, oh shit, what's
Mhm.
going on? I see two of them. Which one do I hit?
Any opponents in mind next? Like again, you're kind of treating this like a win a bit. So what are you sort of looking at going forward?
Honestly, like I kind of have a slight annoyance with Christian Quinonez just because of the whole fight pullout, and then he got booked before I got booked. Like that's like the only reason why I would want to get that fight is just because of me just being annoyed with it. Like the whole fight week, like him pulling out fight week, and like it being like super reasonable. Like it's a super reasonable thing that you can get done like about a month before. It was just like visa stuff. I'm like, okay, but that was the biggest thing because I'm just like, bro, like you're a grown man, bro. You can go do that stuff. Like you go like I'm just bringing up past annoyance, but
No, no, no. I
I wouldn't
don't
mind
blame you
busting him.
because you were like that fight like fell apart like during fight week. I think, right? Did it not?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like that would be one I would just do it just because of a straight annoyance. But I see a couple of people like saying that like oh, I saw this like like these people that do the matchmaking. They had Cody Garbrandt standing across from me, and I was like, yeah, that'd be pretty fun too. I don't know if that fight would be next, but at the same time, I think it makes sense that him, Chris Quinonez, like. But again, to me, just whoever my manager and Coach Safe think is a good opponent next. I think those two names sound great. But whoever, honestly, I really
Yeah.
don't care. I feel like I showed levels in this fight with Ricky Simone, and I'm ready for anybody.
Yeah, and again, just to be clear, I think we are kind of past the Simone fight. I mean, it looked like he got injuries as well, so he's going to be out for a bit as well. So I think, I mean, maybe that fight happens down the line, but I think for now it's sort of moving on from that, which makes sense. Did you watch Cody Garbrandt's last fight? If so, what was sort of your thoughts on that? It was a really weird fight, but he ended up getting the win.
Yeah, man. Like I feel for him because he kept getting kicked in the nuts, and I'm just sitting back like, bro, like, what does it, well, what does it take for somebody to get disqualified? You know,
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
kept getting racked in the nuts and left and right. You know, I'm just sitting back like because I had like my own thing the fight before with Marcos where I got poked in the eye and kicked in the nuts, and like at the same time, and he just kept getting straight kicked in the nuts. I'm just like, bro, like. I don't know, like it. I'm just like I was looking at his opponent just in frustration. You're not on Cody's end, but like on the opponent's end, like bro, fucking cheater, like what the fuck you doing, bro? Like I don't know. I was annoyed for that, but like nah, it's like Cody, he's been like he's had a rough patch. You know, I've had a rough patch these past couple of years. You know, and so is he. Uh, I don't know if they would accept it or anything like that just because of that. But
Well,
at
I
the
mean,
same
I'd
time,
argue the
like
guy he fought last time is a lot less popular than you are. And I think if anything, like you just mentioned it there, you both have had some losing streaks as well. I think that fight makes a lot of sense.
yeah, I feel like it does too. It just if it got to make sense for him and his coaches. But yeah, even then, even that same too with Christian Quinonez, like it doesn't make sense. I don't know. He won his last fight. I got a draw. I think that one makes sense too. Cody Garbrandt makes sense.
Mhm.
But I preferably I would like Cody just because he was a former champ. You know, he's like again, he still has all the same attributes. He's just caught rough patch after rough patch.
Yeah.
Uh, that'd be a fun one. Like, again, I just want to keep having fun fights. I kind of want to keep building myself to get into into a ranking position. So, whoever, uh, I just want to start getting active again. Because again, like that year and 4 months, man, was just one of those where I'm just like it was a rough one. So
Yeah.
like,
No,
I
I
hated
understand.
being out that long. I want to get back in there as soon as possible.
There you go. If UFC's listening. They already, you already made a good case for your next fight. Do you have to mention that we do have one bantamweight fight coming up in the next little bit on the White House card? We've got that Sean O'Malley and Aiemann Zahabi fight. I was just curious how you see that fight playing out. Aiemann with the 7-fight win streak. O'Malley coming off the win over Song Yadong. Who takes it? Do you think?
Man, I'm giving the eye test. I'm going Sean O'Malley, but like it's a lot harder fight than what people think. Everybody's been counting out Zahabi for like the past 7 fights, and he's gone out there and put up a win streak. So for me, do not count Zahabi out.
Mhm.
He has a great coach behind him. Uh, he has a great team behind him, and man, like I didn't think he would be able to survive that Jose Aldo fight, and he went out there and took a kick to the face and still kept fighting. You know, so he's tough, he's scrappy, and he's willing to go. A lot of people don't think he's that good, but man, he's like, how can you deny him after he beat like Jose Aldo, Cheetah Vera, and he's been out there actually like putting up some really great fights and fought from behind and still won. You know, so like he's a dog in there. So I like it shouldn't be a walk in the park for Sean O'Malley, but I honestly thought if there was anybody that was going to beat him, it was going to be Song Yadong. But he went out there and man, he literally just like it's almost like like he was like he just played like the matador that whole entire fight. Just kept just making the bulls see red and going one way and the other. Man, he played that fight so beautiful. Uh, yeah, there's gonna be a fun fight. I can't wait to see that fight. I am gonna go Sean O'Malley, but it's also one of those things. I've always kind of counted Charles Oliveira out, and Charles Oliveira would every single time prove me wrong whenever I would pick against them. And I'm picking against Zahabi, and every single time I picked against Zahabi, he's always shown me otherwise. So I'm gonna pick Sean, but again, don't be surprised if Zahabi gets the win.
Did you get a chance to watch some of the other fights on the Seattle card after your fight, or did you miss it? In particular, the co-main event and the main event. Did you get to see the highlights or anything?
I got to see. I went back to go watch Lexa Grasso versus Macy
What'd you
Barber.
think of
But I
that? That
did
was a
see.
crazy finish. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, so I saw the finish. I thought that was nuts. I thought that was crazy, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness!" Like I hope, like, cause I like both of them. You know, I
Mhm.
have better relationship with like a better friendship with Alexa because of the whole Diego Lopez, and also she's one of my mom's favorite fighters, so I have like friendships better there. And then Macy, I always liked her style. You know, she's been a good person. Like every time I've been around her, she's been always been the sweetest person in the world. But I remember seeing the finish, and then once I got to watch the fight, I was like, oh, I see. Like I saw like one of the first exchanges before the knockout, and I was like, I saw where she went wrong.
Yeah.
I saw immediately. I was like, oh, okay, I know exactly. I know exactly what happened. And then I was like, okay, because I didn't even look at the time, and I was just like, I just knew it was like, it's one of those exchanges where like her right hand was down, almost like in a Philly shell, and then saw that first one. I was like, oh, okay, that it was lined up there from the beginning, and then the main event, I was sitting there watching it at the hotel because I had just missed the I missed watching a lot of the fights, but I saw. I was watching Izzy was doing so good until that takedown, and then I was just kind of just like, damn. Like I like Joe Piper, I like Israel Adesanya, I like them both a lot. Like, man, I just felt bad to see Izzy go out like that. But again, like he was still in high spirits, but I'm also happy for Joe Piper because again, we fought on the same Contender Series fight. Where he broke his arm, like, and I remember seeing him afterwards, and he was still in high spirits. He was still good, like, you know, and like, yeah, and just seeing somebody that like we fought on the same card doing big things like that, like that made me proud. But again, I'm still proud of Izzy just for him being able, like, just for him like accepting a fight against a guy who he had nothing to gain fighting.
Absolutely. Adrian, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm taking up family time right now, so I'll let you get back to it. But in the meantime, if you got anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to mention, I'll give you the last word.
Oh man, no, again, I'm always going to thank you for the platform. You know, this is our third interview for this fight camp.
That's true. Well, four actually, if you count. We had the pre-interview, we had the media day, we had post-fight, and then we had this one. So I've seen a lot of you in the last little bit, but happy to talk to you always.
Oh yeah, all day, every day, man. I'm always, I love it. This is fun. I appreciate you so much for this, man. Been interviewing me since my LFA days, and I'm always going to bring that up because everybody always tries to get the big interview from the very beginning, and they never get it. But again, you've been interviewing me since I was basically a child. So, so I
making me sound old here.
Much.
No, I'm joking, but yeah, no, it's true.
Big shout out to Coach Safe, man. Without him, man, like that, this camp was short, but it was sweet, and it was precise. Like it made every day count whenever I was out here in Dallas. And then my team back home, the Metro Fight Club and ACS, my management team, Meridian Sports Agency, and then also Jason Hallis, man, they take care of me. They do a really good job. My family back home in Houston, man, big shout out to them. Yeah, all love. And then also Taste Salute, you know, they sent me some hydration Monsanto drinks, and I can't wait to go try it.